Quantity Radio.
We ready?
Action.
Welcome to another podcast of Quantity Radio. We are here today with the lovely Jade.
Hello.
Yes, how are you doing today,
I'm
Jade?
doing well. Happy to be here.
Yes. Okay, I'm glad to have you on the show. Jade and I actually just met. We met through Instagram. Shout out Instagram.
Yes.
Found each other on there, and I wanted to bring her on as a guest on the podcast. She is the Wax Fairy.
Yes, I am.
The Wax Fairy.
Yes.
Okay, Miss Wax Fairy. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. It's good to not be at work, being the wax fairy, just doing something different. So I'm happy to be here.
Okay, I'm glad to have you on. Introduce yourself. Brag on yourself real quick.
Okay, well, I'm Jade. I'm 24. I have a son, a 3-year-old son, and I started my esthetician business when he was 1 year old. So it just kind of happened on a fluke. I was working at Kaiser, and when COVID hit, that's when they stopped doing elective surgeries. So, it was like, okay, I got to figure out what to do because they didn't cut my hours and I need some money. So I did waxing as like a side thing, just like, well, the chain companies are closed. So, my friends still need waxes. They trying to go do, city girl stuff on the weekend. So let me see what I could do, Mm-hmm. So once I started doing my friends, it just popped off. And within a year, I opened up at my physical location. Wow. Yep. Literally a year to the date from me starting taking clients, I opened up my physical location. So I've been there for a little over a year. I believe maybe like 16 months. Mm-hmm. So
I seen
it's
you
going
post
well.
that. I was like, you had celebrated 1 year of being at my physical location. So congratulations
Thank
to
you.
on
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
Definitely. That's amazing. How was it like starting your business? Like, what was like the process like? Mm-hmm. What were your feelings during the process?
My feelings during the process, I was doubting it the whole time because I thought all I was going to do was healthcare, Mm-hmm. I was even looking into, finishing my nursing program and things like that. So when I was doing this, I was like, do you really want to do this, And at first I wasn't doing skincare at all. I was only doing waxing. So my mindset was like, do you really want to wax coochies forever? So I just was really hesitant, but I'm glad that I had the extra push from like my friends and my family. My mom was like, just do it. Go get your license and let's open up a shop, So, I'm just glad that I had the support, and then I'm glad that I came from that type of background already. My grandmother had a soul food restaurant here in Stockton, Driver Soul Food. It was downtown. Mm-hmm. My dad, he had a barbershop. It was Dudes and Divas Barbershop downtown on California Street. Yeah, that was my dad. So I came from this, so...
She's in her bloodline, y'all.
It
Sometimes
is.
Born with it. She got the hustle. It's purely in the bloodline. So that's a blessing. You mentioned in your family, I seen on your page, because I like to do my little research on my guests before they come on, that your mom is actually your business partner.
She is.
So I know y'all amazing. Y'all relationship is amazing.
Yeah,
and
it is.
To be business partners too, to have that support and extra from it coming from your mother, that's dope.
Yeah, it was really dope. I was so glad that she found something that she wanted to do in the shop. So she does our permanent eyebrows, and she does the yoni steaming. So that's when we kind of, yes, girl. Yes, girl. We need a whole nother show on yoni steaming because the girls don't know.
Yeah,
they don't know.
I'm I want to come to your spot and get that done because I've always seen the steams stole and you have to do it at home. And I'm I don't want to be at home just on the toilet or I want to go and feel relaxed.
Yes,
and, treat my kitty.
Yeah, and I believe I feel like if you have to do it at home on the toilet, then whatever. But I think that is such a sacred thing that you should do it, in the appropriate setting where the tone is set and just everything plays a part. So like I was saying, I'm glad that she found something that she wanted to do in the shop because I really can't think of anybody else I would want to be my business partner, you know?
Yeah, that's
so
amazing.
I love it. At first I was like, I'm going to get tired of being with my mama.
All the time,
yeah.
But no, like, y'all got that good relationship where
we
it's just
do.
like, it's like all good. It's
yes.
all good.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, I want to do like a little icebreaker.
Okay.
I have these cards. It's a date night edition, but it's still some good questions in here.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think it's like Ace Metaphor, that Ace Metaphor guy. Like this is from his card collection. So let's pick a card, and then I'll hand you one. You could probably ask me one. Ooh,
okay.
Put myself on spot. Well, I don't know if this is. It's about political parties, like.
Oh, I'm not really into politics.
Yeah, so we gonna set that one down right here. We're not gonna do that one. Okay. So we'll pick. Let me see. Close my eyes to it. What are 3 of your top pet peeves when it comes to the opposite sex?
Number 1 would be like a man that's not emotionally intelligent. I can't stand a man that like. If I give you the floor to tell me what's going on, you better tell me.
Right.
Because I don't want to hear about it later.
And most of the time, we already know, I feel like, too.
Mm-hmm.
So we just want to give
you better tell me. You better tell me. So that, I don't like a man that's not emotionally intelligent. I don't like a man that's not in tune with his, like, feminine side. Mm-hmm. As far as everything doesn't have to be so rough, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta soften up for somebody, you know. And let me see, maybe my 3rd one, hygiene. Hygiene. Yes, hygiene is number 1. Just to not be so deep. Hygiene. I want nice teeth. I want clean white teeth. I want them all to be in one row. I want you to smell good. That's really all I ask. And please have clean shoes. That's all.
Yeah, you can't. No shoes looking all. Yeah.
I don't want them all scruffy and rusty. No.
Yeah, a man that takes care of themselves. Yes. Clean cut. You know, whatever hairstyle you got, you keep it intact.
Yes.
Don't care, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You take care of yourself.
Yes.
It shows you cares about yourself, and you're not just rough out there. Just
in the trenches.
In the trenches. Absolutely, I don't know what I just got myself into, but
hopefully it's a good one.
Right. Oh my God.
All right. Have you ever dated multiple people at the same time? Do you think it's okay for people to do so? Why or why not? That really put you on the spot.
Woo! It did.
Hot seat.
Wow. So, have I ever dated multiple? Yes, I have. Because you're dating. That's what you're supposed to do. Being in a relationship with multiple people at one time, no. But dating, definitely. I think that's what dating is. And then it said, is it okay? Do you think it's okay?
Yes. Do you think it's okay for people to do so? Why or why not?
I think it is very appropriate for you to date multiple people at one time because you might want to weigh your options. You don't want to put them all in one basket. You know, and then that doesn't work out. Now you mad at yourself because that person was doing what you should have been doing. So I think it's totally fine. If you choose not to, that's okay too.
Right.
But me, you know, if a guy asks me on a date and I'm already dating somebody else, why not? Dating doesn't mean we have to have sex. So yeah,
I think you should date everybody.
Date them all, sis.
Whoever asks you on a date, go on a date. And then if you are, you know, having sex with somebody, have that one person that you designate that to. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, until you solidify your position and my position as well, I'm going to go on that date. I'm going to get that hot plate. I'm going on the shopping spree. I'm going to do whatever, you know?
Yep, I'm doing
it all. I always tell like my younger clients when they're like, oh, you know, I think I love him, whatever. I'm like, girl, please date. You're 19, 20 years old. Please date. You don't even know what you really like. You don't even know what you like. Exactly. That's a whole nother topic right there. That's a whole nother topic
because what I like now, I was not on that type of hype when I was younger. So
what I like now, I didn't even like 3 months ago. So
constantly growing and changing. So you never know. Your taste might change and that might be the right dude for you at the time. Or he might be just at that time.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
So I definitely feel like you should date.
Yes, I do too.
And be open about it too. Don't just, because some people might assume stuff. I always say that just to be vocal and say what it is from the jump. Like, we're dating, but I'm gonna date other people if it approaches, and I feel appropriate. So definitely,
yes.
I think that was some good questions.
That was
some good questions.
That was.
So we are going to get into the topic for this episode, which is our season is over.
Yes.
And basically talking about outgrowing people. It could be relationships, friendships, business relationships, when it's time to part ways. Because I feel like we all have to elevate at some point, or we should want to elevate.
Yes.
And sometimes that calls for separation from different things, different habits. Maybe it doesn't even have to be about a relationship with somebody or a business. It could be, habits that are forming that you've done that was detrimental to where you're trying to get to in your life.
Yes.
So we're gonna talk about outgrowing, and what are some reasons you think that you need to outgrow people?
Well, just piggybacking on what you just mentioned, creating habits that you wouldn't necessarily accept, prior to or earlier into the relationship or situation. Like for me, one thing I don't do is I don't like toxic relationships, friendships, relationships, whatever. So if it's coming to a point, I'll use a friendship, for example. If it's coming to a point where I feel like I can't tell you nothing, you my friend and I see you going down this road, but I'm walking on eggshells to tell you, we've outgrown each other at that point.
Right.
Because my friend should be able to tell me like, girl, no, absolutely not. This is not you. And we don't fall out behind it.
Right.
So at that point where I feel like I can't tell you anything, I can't correct you on anything or, whatever, I think we've outgrown each other then.
Definitely, because it'll always be that open, honest communication. You shouldn't have to feel like you said, walking on eggshells just to, be real with your friend.
Yes.
That's what friends do.
Yes.
And if we can't do that, then there's some type of issue that's going on in the friendship that needs to be addressed.
Yes.
So I definitely agree with that. Let me get my notes together, y'all. So I feel like another reason would be you outgrow somebody is that relationship no longer serves a purpose. Everybody is not meant to go, or a situation might not be meant for you to be there going to that next level in your life. You have to separate from that situation. It could be holding you back, and it may be what's hindering you from getting there. Because you're like, why? I can't never do this, or this never go right. When
blocking your blessings.
Thank you. You're blocking your blessings. When you cut that off and sever those ties with whatever it is that's holding you back, you begin to grow. You begin to flourish. You begin to be the higher self of yourself. Like, I can't stress that enough. Like, if something is holding you back, just let it go. It may be hard. Because definitely I've had some situations in my life where I just didn't even sometimes understand why.
Right. I think also based on that situation, sometimes you don't realize that you're in a situation that's blocking your blessings. You're questioning why you can't elevate, but you don't realize it's who you're connected to, So, like, I was in a situation before where I'm like, dang, like, I got the worst luck. Like, everything that could go wrong is going wrong, And then when I got out of the situation, everything that was when I started my business.
Wow.
Something that I never even thought of. I never thought of waxing. I never thought of doing facials. And then whatever path I was supposed to be on I realigned with that when I separated from that situation. But if you would have told me while I was with that man that he was blocking, I'd be like, girl, please, you're stupid. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I love him. This is my man,
Once you cut that weight off, you were free to fly and go back and do whatever you felt that you needed to do in line with your purpose. And I've had similar situations where, I was with somebody that the way their attitude was, it was affecting me.
Yes.
It was affecting me. And I'm not operating how I should be operating because I'm vibing off your emotion.
You heavy.
You're weighing me down.
Mm-hmm.
You are weighing me down. I'm in the house like,
yes.
You know?
Yes. Or I'm not even with you. I'm not even in the house with you. I'm at my house, you at your house, and I can't figure out why I'm depressed. I can't figure out why I have no motivation. I can't figure out why I just can't. I can't do anything.
Connected with that person.
I'm so heavy. I'm connected to whatever you got going on. I'm going through it with you, babe. Like for real. Emotionally, I'm going through it with you.
So it starts to weigh you down. Girl, I know we can get into that. Like, oh my God, it's in so many situations. And even like friendships and stuff, like to even, touch on that. If that person is not supporting you with what you feel like you need to go forward with, or if they always have something negative to say, it could be that, or you guys just don't have the same thing in common no more. If I'm constantly telling you, okay, I'm trying to even assist you with being a better person, and you're not taking heed to that, I can't help somebody that does not want to be helped.
Yep.
If I'm trying and I don't see the effort, I'm gonna stop trying. Some people be like, oh, well, you're acting funny now. You're not. I was trying. Yeah. I gotta go do what I gotta do now.
Yeah.
I have to go take care of my business now.
Right.
I was trying to help you.
Right.
It's
not about acting funny. It's just I'm in a different place in my life now, and I can't do that anymore.
Yeah. I need you.
I can't stay stuck right there. Exactly. I can't be stagnant. And if I'm constantly trying to pull you, but we not getting nowhere, I'm never gonna get anywhere because I want you to come with me.
Yep.
I'm waiting on you.
Yep.
I can't get nowhere, and you don't want to go anywhere.
It's like I'm tugging.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Yeah.
Like, come on, let's go. We gotta. And I can't.
Right.
I can't.
Right. At some point, you got to release it.
I got to let you go so I can go ahead and get what I need to get for myself.
Absolutely.
I agree with that. I've even seen like a situation where it may not even be that those two people or two relationships affecting each other. Somebody was affecting someone's actual relationship because, I won't say no names or anything like that, but every time somebody would get in a relationship, that friend would get mad and upset. It could be anybody. It'd have to be a specific person, but it's like, okay, everybody's single. We out doing our thing. We turning up. It's city girl. We hot girl summer. We live in life. And that's what we should do as single women, handle your business and, have fun and turn up later.
Right.
I'm all for that. But the moment someone was to get into a relationship with somebody, oh, you never make time for me. You don't go out no more. This and that. We don't talk as much. Well, we were hanging out this whole time. Everything was fine and dandy. But the moment I get a man or I have a relationship with a woman, it's just like, oh, okay, well, now what about me?
Right.
It's not like, oh, okay, sis, I see you.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you. Like you doing your thing. You enjoying yourself. You're enjoying a male's company.
Right.
I could see like a little jealousy coming in sometimes. Or if you make a new female friend, or it's like, who is that?
Yes.
But a man, you should be happy for anybody that gets in a relationship with somebody. It could be a man, a woman, like a man getting a woman getting a man. Like it doesn't matter, but you should be happy for them.
Absolutely.
To experience that part and experience maybe love. It might lead to love. It might lead to marriage. Like, and you should be happy for whoever that is. If that's really your friend.
Right.
And understand that, oh, she can't hang out sometimes.
Yep.
Or, he can't hang out sometimes because they have other responsibilities that they have to handle.
Yeah. When one of my closest friends got married, now before her getting married, I mean, we was on FaceTime all day, every day. But once they got married, I would see like he would want to watch movies with her. I'm like, girl, I'll talk to you later. Like, go handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to, I want to see y'all flourish.
Yes, exactly.
I want to see y'all flourish. So I'll talk to you later, girl. I'm going to be here.
Exactly.
Go spend time with your man, please.
Please.
Because I want y'all to do good, especially because I was in the wedding and I had to spend all that money. So divorce is not an option. It's not on the table.
Right. Y'all married. Y'all go do it.
Yes.
I'll talk to you later.
Right.
When you got time or
Right.
whatever. Because
And I love seeing my friends being able to like bask in that feminine energy because a man makes them feel so good.
They feel happy.
Yes.
Like, especially if they've been through some things before.
Oh, yes.
You know,
yes.
and he's treating you right.
Yes.
Please. Y'all go have fun. But all right now, it's been a month now. I can't.
Right. I'd be like, all right, but I want to hear from you later today.
Text me or something.
Right.
Please.
Don't totally neglect me, but go handle that, girl.
Yeah. So, what's like a time in your life where you feel like you just had to like let go of something? I know you mentioned before like a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
When was like another time you felt like maybe a friendship or like a business was just too much and you had to quit or part ways and separate?
Well, when I referred to the friendship where it was like I can't talk to you about anything, that was one instance, and that was a really good friend of mine. So that one was hard to let go of. But more recently, I was in a relationship and things were just getting toxic, and it literally came to a point where one day I was just like, I'm done with this, and blocked him on everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just straight up like
cold
no
turkey.
heads up or nothing. Just
cold turkey.
Oh.
And even though I won't say there was no heads up because I was giving him those warnings and they weren't like sugar coated. I'm telling you, like,
you're telling him what the issues
you better
are.
get it together.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm telling you what needs to be corrected and everything. And then you just don't want to do it. And something happens that falls in line with these situations where I was telling you, I need you to stop doing this. Okay. You don't want to? Well, I got to cut off your access to me. I have to.
Yeah.
Because I can't, once you start letting people mess with your emotions, that affects everything you do. So if I'm sad and, I'm sad because you out here doing you and I'm at home, trying to be a good girlfriend or whatever, now it's going to affect my business. Now it's going to affect my motherhood. Now I'm snappy with my son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
About what he's out there.
Exactly. I'm trying to put it together, put two and two together in my head. And my son's like, Mommy, I'm like, what?
Yeah, because you mad about another situation.
Exactly.
Like,
and then I'm like, you know what?
So
it ain't even you, son. You know what I'm saying? But you can't, once you start letting certain things mess with your emotions, it affects everything. It affects your business. It affects your motivation, everything, everything. So I was like, you can't have access to me no more.
Because you are causing me to just be out of whack with myself.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't even be feeling like this.
And I fought too hard not to ever be here again. You know what I'm saying? When you get to a certain place, when you've been through things, you'll get to a place where you see the signs and you're like, okay, maybe it was just an off day.
Yeah.
Okay. We make little excuses, but you don't make too many excuses once you've been through things. So I was like, I recognize this.
And you was not
I've been here before. So we just going to cut this off. We're going to dead this right now. Because my peace is way more important. I'm connected to too many people. I see way too many people in a week for you to have me heavy, and then my energy is on my clients.
On them.
Yeah. Heck no.
Yeah.
And then you have to remember I'm in a service-based line of business. So I have my clients, they coming to me with their stuff too. So they dump on me. Now, well, I won't say dump on me, but they vent to me. So I got to be able to be there for them and let it go before I go home. But I can't do that if I'm already messed up when I come in the door.
Right.
So I'm messed up from what we going through. Then they come in, that throw me off, and now I'm at home irritated, or now I'm at home tired. I can't figure out why I'm so tired. Like,
because you've been carrying all these energies with you.
Exactly.
From this one to that one. Then you have, like you say, you're service based. So your clients come to the event, they talk to you.
Yes.
And you're there. But it's just like, I'm weighed down.
Yep.
I got to get these energies off me. I got to cleanse myself off because I don't want to carry this around.
Yep.
Because it's affecting every single move that you make. Even if you don't, you know what I'm saying, notice it. It's like, you sit there and like, oh my God, like I've been acting like this and this is why.
Yes.
And you realize it's like it has to get cut off. I've had a situation where it was like, I would say like a business type of relationship that I had to just let go of because it was affecting my personal life. It was stressing me out. Going to work in the situation that I was like working in at the time. Yeah. It was just stress at the job and then trying to come home and do the things that I needed to do at home for myself, for my son, for the podcast. I'm just like, it's too much. I cannot work in this type of environment to where I'm taking it home with me and it's affecting me. I'm stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to learn, like, okay, you know what? Maybe this is what's, hindering me from being at peace.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to part ways with that situation. So once I did that, I was like,
yeah.
Like, I felt like
yes,
I could breathe.
You could breathe. Mm-hmm.
I can breathe, and it just was so refreshing. And I was like, I was really glad to get rid of that situation, because now I feel myself flourishing more with the things that I'm doing, that I really see myself doing my purpose, my podcast. And so, that was one of those situations that I was glad that I've outgrown.
Yeah.
And parted ways with. So with that being said, just because it's no longer a relationship or a situation doesn't mean that you have like ill will towards that person or anything like that. I want to see everybody win.
Yeah.
I want to see everybody win, no matter what type of relationship it was or how it ended. Even if it ended bad, it could be like, I won't have no comment on that situation or anything like that, but I'd be like, wish them the best. Wish them the best. Because to wish ill on somebody, I think that there's a karma behind that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you might not, anything specific, but that's going to come back on you, and I would never want that. And just, I'm not that type of person anyway. So I just like, wish everything the best. Yeah. I hope you flourish and grow.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard with breakups though, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because at first you be like,
yes,
ooh,
yes,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But then once you start,
you be wanting them to feel it a little bit, like,
I want you to feel it.
Yeah.
I want you to feel it.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Or damn, like, I should have did this, I should have did that. Like I said, that's not really wishing bad, but you gon' know. I
be really wanting somebody to feel it. I'm slightly vengeful. I'm slightly vengeful. I know that they say vengeance is the Lord's, it's not yours, but sometimes I be like, Lord, you don't be working fast enough sometimes. I need you to exactly. I need express shipping on this right here. Yes. Okay? And if you don't, I'm going to go do it.
Look, I be trying to take karma to my own hands. Yeah. I'll be like, ooh. Yeah. But then I'll just stop. Like, I really used to be like, I used to be
real bad. Real bad. Real bad. Sagittarius.
I love it. I swear, I don't know why. Like, I always attract a Sagittarius. Like,
yeah, what are you?
I'm a Cancer.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. It's like water and fire.
Yeah.
And y'all some hotheads.
We are.
Y'all.
Let me tell you, I used to be real hot-headed. I used to be so hot-headed. I've really calmed down, especially since having my son. But I used to be like, you thought you was gonna do what? Okay. I'm finna get my lick back. I'm always gonna get my lick back.
Mary and her lamb. You hear me?
I'm getting my lick back.
I promise you. Yeah, like I used to be like that too. Like, I really, it was a situation. It was a situation where I was like, you know what, I'm up. And I had to catch myself, like, because I really used to be that person. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to breathe. I'm counting. I'm going to do what I got to do. Because I'm like, that's relationships, that's what I said. They're a little bit different. Because I be like, nah, you think you finna go?
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
It ain't going down like that.
And before we break up, just know I'm going to get my lick back.
Y'all heard that?
Yeah. You going to feel this.
Yeah, you going to feel it. And if you didn't know she got her lick back, now you know.
Now you know.
I love it. Oh my God. So this has been a great podcast.
Yeah.
We talked about some deep stuff here.
Yeah.
We did. And I appreciate you for coming
Of
on.
course.
Wonderful guest.
Yes.
I wish you much more success on your business.
You as well.
More years to grow in multiple locations.
Yes.
I hope that for you. Let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
Instagram, I am at the Wax Fairy with an underscore, 1 underscore. Do I have a Twitter? I have a Twitter, but I don't know the name. But Instagram is my main social media platform. So at the Wax Fairy underscore. You can also follow Fairy Beauty Spa on Instagram as well. That's kind of like where we put all of our services. You'll see more about yoni steaming and the eyebrows and things like that. The Wax Fairy is more so just what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Yes.
So this has been a great podcast. And make sure you like and subscribe.
Yes.
And if you're listening on Apple, make sure you review it and rate it. Thank you. And we'll see you next time on Quantity Radio. Yay!
That was